6 Reasons Hawaii Will Ruin Your Life?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
I remember the article, but I do not totally remember everything about it. But I can tell you... Well, yeah. I hear something playing off your iPad.
I don't know what that was. Okay.
But I can tell you, and I, like right off the bat, and I know you're calling up the article, but I will tell you 6 ways, or at least one of those 6 ways, is once you go there, your life cannot compare to the rest of it ever again.
So you want me to go through the list?
Let's go through the list.
Okay. The 6 ways that Hawaii will ruin your life.
6 ways that Hawaii will ruin your life.
Number 1.
Uh-huh.
Home will never feel like home again.
See?
Your own bed will never be as comfy as that lazy Sunday afternoon dozing off in the sand in Waikiki Beach. And your favorite morning coffee spot, it's nothing like, what's that coffee shop we always go to? We went to in Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not the same.
That
your
was
local Starbucks, not the same.
It won't be, because you don't have the same breeze coming off the beach or the smell of those flowers coming in while they make... What was the name of the coffee place that I can't go into?
I can visualize it.
I can too.
But
and I remember they put the leaves, pour the leaf on top of your coffee.
But the leaf was not as pretty this time.
The leaf was not as pretty.
According to you. All right, number 2, who needs a career path? Spend enough time around dramatic cliffs, awe-inspiring valleys, and scary, powerful waves, and your career goals will suddenly seem so insignificant. I remember feeling like that in Hawaii when you're like, we should just move here. And I'm like, yeah, I could be a waitress for life.
if this is what you get?
If this is what I wake up to every day. But then you wouldn't appreciate it. It's just like the Rocky Mountains. Like, we see them every day. When I first moved here, I was like, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. And I was like, I know I'm going to get used to these and not appreciate them. And it happened. Like, I see them and I don't, like, they're not awe-inspiring anymore.
They aren't?
No.
I still like going to the mountains.
Right, I still like going to the mountains, but girl from Missouri, moving here at the age of 25, and come over that horizon in Kansas and... What's that in the distance? I'd never seen mountains in my life. Ever.
Have you ever really appreciated the mountains as far as going and hanging out?
Yeah. Yeah. Like...
Not just going up for the afternoon and skiing, but...
No, like I, one of my first weekends that I lived here, I went up to Estes Park and stayed in a cabin in the mountains. Like, there was a creek with 5 feet from my door.
And you're like, I could be a waitress and live here.
I'm like... Oh my gosh. It was freezing, but I was so like, this is amazing.
And that's the difference between Hawaii and the mountains, is
right.
That you're on the beach and the warmth and the sand.
But still, it's God's beauty that we've been blessed with. And
more people need to be paying attention to that.
Right. All right, number 3, a work ethic. Forget about it. It's your first day back at work after a few weeks on the islands. You look around at your coworkers and who you once thought were so interesting and diverse, and the buzzing office that once made you giddy with excitement. Who gets giddy about the office?
Ever. Who wrote that?
And you let out a deep sigh. You spend the rest of your days dreaming about the wonderfully eclectic surf bums you met, the most refreshing cocktail you've ever tasted, and the uncontrollable urge to applaud the sun just for setting.
Exactly. Some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see in your life
are in Hawaii. We were walking along Waikiki Beach. We got a couple of pictures. Actually, you have a coffee mug with one of them on it.
Was that not one of the beautiful? Just as we watched it, it kept getting prettier.
What's that mountain?
And prettier.
What's the mountain in the background?
Diamond Head.
Yes, Diamond Head.
That's a crater.
Oh, sorry.
It's not really a mountain. It's a crater.
But it looked like a mountain.
Yeah, because
to Missouri. Remember, I came here at 25. That was only 7 years ago, and I've never seen a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, you'll stop appreciating the beauty of your own city. Sure, at one point you may have appreciated those city lights, but now they just seem like a distraction from all the stars in the sky.
Yeah, except for the people that, again, you're talking about the mountains. I guess that's the beach and the mountain thing. When you go to the beach, the beautiful open sky and the stars. You go up into the mountains, the beautiful, you're in the pitch black and the stars just burst out at you up there. So I think that's what city people miss, is the lights block out everything
And you know what we didn't do?
What?
We should have, like, gone laid on the beach at night and looked at the stars. Like, I don't remember ever really appreciating the stars in Hawaii.
No.
Because we were always doing stuff. Walking amongst the city lights there.
That's why I love Honolulu and Waikiki.
Because there's city stuff?
Because there's city stuff.
It's city amongst your Hawaii?
Yeah, you can go to the beach and you can go to the city.
And for those of you listening, Steve is obsessed with Hawaii.
Obsessed.
Like, if our basement was finished, I know it would be all Hawaiian. But
It'd be all in bamboo.
He's done his part. We have a whole Hawaiian corner, and thanks to Donald Erickson, we have a Hawaiian sign. And yeah, and so I added some Hawaiian scented candles. Yeah.
Okay.
Number
Next
5. One. Your Hawaii stores have stopped being charming and are now just annoying. Which I don't think applies to you. You love any stores here that have Hawaii themed.
Oh, I still, anything a little exciting. Or if I go in and go, oh, look, they've got Hawaiian knickknacks. Or, oh, they've got Hawaiian coffees and chocolates here.
Right. I buy you Hawaiian chocolates. That's what you love. Mm-hmm. And then number 6, eventually when you do make that big move to Hawaii, your family and friends will hate you.
Because they can never come see you?
No, because they're jealous.
Oh. I thought maybe because you could never, it's too far to go, we're not coming, we can't afford it,
well,
we
that
hate
too.
you.
But, yeah, they could, anyway. But, yep, so those are the 6 reasons Hawaii will ruin your life.
And it will ruin your life because the absolutely best Mai Tai in the world apparently is there. I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. But everywhere we went said...
Right, and they were
best Mai Tai ever.
They were all okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the best Mai Tai?
I don't know. I had a really good one in Branson. I know. So wrong.
How can you say
Did you almost just shut off the recording?
I did.
I saw you look at the board.
I can't do this with somebody that says the best tropical drink was in Branson? Disneyland Vegas?
No, all the drinks were really good there. I think, it was all very fruity, and the problem is with that, it made me feel fat. All the calories in fruity drinks.
We went to a restaurant here.
Jump.
Transition, already. Adrift for my birthday.
Yes.
And they had Mai Tais there.
Yes.
You did not like the Mai Tai.
They were different than the ones in Hawaii. But it was because it was a 1960s or 70s recipe.
That's what I was thinking. It was something, it was made different than they are now. So I'm not really sure
how the original Mai Tai.
How a real original Mai Tai is or what a Mai Tai is supposed to taste like. Maybe I just need to fall off the wagon and have
heck no. I say no.
Huh?
Everyone is screaming no right now. I hear them as they listen.
Oh, come on.
No.
What's one little
I can throw some fruit juices together and call it a Mai Tai for Steve.
Okay.
Okay. You can get a virgin Mai Tai because it's just a bunch of juices with dark rum.
Well, because I don't think virgin drinks ever work. When people always do, well, just get a virgin daiquiri, or why don't you get all that has a taste. Rum has a taste.
Right.
So whenever you put something together, that's what it's supposed to taste like.
I know. I'm just trying to help make you feel better.
No, I appreciate that, but I always see the virgin drinks on the menus, and you could try our virgin pina colada. You're like,
yeah. My dad loves virgin strawberry daiquiris.
Who doesn't love virgins? Drinks.
Wrong podcast. Wow.
So tell me about your dad and this cocktail.
I was working at a pub in Branson, and he came to see me and ordered food because they had a full food menu. And I was like, well, we have soda and coffee because he doesn't drink. And we have frozen drinks that don't have alcohol in them. And he's like, what do you have? I was like, well, my favorite is the strawberry daiquiri. But I had never had it virgin, so I'm just like, And he tried it, and he loved it. He ended up going out to Wal-Mart. They have the daiquiri stuff without the alcohol. You just add the alcohol, throw it in your blender. He makes it at home. Anytime we go to the Olive Garden, he gets a strawberry daiquiri virgin. One time, they didn't make it virgin.
Uh-oh.
And he's
Did he not know it at the time? He just slammed it and it wasn't? And all
Yeah,
of a
he
sudden
drank
he's
the whole thing, and he's like, I felt a little weird. I really think that wasn't virgin. Working in bars, that happens. It's horrible.
Yeah. That's happened to me.
Because, like, the bartender might miss the V in front of Strawberry Daiquiri.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the bar I worked at, it would just be V Strawberry Daiquiri. Well, if the ink didn't print right, you missed the V.
Well, sometimes bartenders just think they hear everything. Comic Sean Mio and I were working in Australia together, and he goes, I want a bourbon and Coke, and he'll have a Coke. And we both got
Bourbon and Cokes?
Bourbon and Cokes. And
did you notice?
No, I did first. As soon as I took a sip.
Oh.
And I've never seen anybody react. Like, it didn't bother me as much as it bothered Sean. Sean, he was screaming at the bartender. He was like, my friend doesn't drink. Do you know what you could do? And he was just like, I go, dude, no, it's not okay. You know, this shit. I was like, oh.
Well, he probably didn't know how you would react to the taste of alcohol. Because that could send some people back off the wagon.
I've heard that, but I don't see how that could happen.
Well,
you just get one tiny sip, and all of a sudden you're the Hulk.
Must have alcohol.
I think a lot of people use it like an oops as a, well, why don't I?
Well, it touched my lips. I might as well drink this quart of vodka.
Right. Why did it have to be a gay man?
I don't know. It's not a gay man.
That's your gay man voice.
No, it's not. It's just it's my go-to voice.
Oh, okay.
There's a big.
Your go-to voice is a gay man?
It's also the lady's voice too.
I know.
So it's my go-to character, no matter what. Because I think it's the voice, just like whether there's an Asian voice or a redneck voice or a Hispanic voice,
right.
I think this is a character. This must be a speech impediment or something. Is this an accent?
You don't even move your teeth when you talk in that. You move your head and your hands.
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh, we need to video this podcast.
Oh, super.
Speaking of the gays, George Clooney.
Oh, yes.
So there's been lots of rumors, and I don't even know why, but saying that
he's good looking.
He's gay.
Everybody good looking is gay.
But he dates all these hot women.
Or are they beards?
Are they?
Because didn't his last one say they broke up over personal reasons or something?
I think she wanted to get married or something.
Personal needs.
I think she wanted to get married or have kids or something, and he wants nothing to do with either one of those.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, he says he's not going to say one way or the other. That he's just going to, and I guess the article, I didn't read it totally because I like to share these things, but I just see things and I send them to you. But I got the jive from the article that he just does not want it to sound like he's slamming gays. Like,
right.
No, I'm not one way or the other. It's not. I'm not going to go, no, I'm not, because then it sounds like, that's a bad thing.
Right. For all the women in the world, we're just going to assume he's not.
50 Shades of Clooney.
He should have been Christian Grey. He's a little too old for it.
Is he?
Yeah. Christian Grey is supposed to be like 20.
Christian Gay?
I was reading from the Huffington Post. Anyway, Christian Grey is supposed to be like 25, 30 years old. Clooney couldn't pass off for 25 or 30. It's been a while.
Well, Hollywood can always change things and make it.
Yeah, but there's too many diehard 50 Shades of Grey fans to change it.
You mean there's people that would be disappointed with George Clooney?
Yeah. They wanted Ryan Gosling.
Speaking of gay.
The dog almost tried to jump off the balcony.
I noticed that. I'm tired of this. You guys talk for hours. I'm going to just jump.
Oh, heavens. So you were in Vegas last week. You talked about that.
Talked about working with
Was
Brad.
it very Christmassy in Vegas?
Very, very much so.
You didn't
Christmas
send me
decorations.
much pictures.
Because I'm not into the pictures like you are. I mean,
I never took as many pictures in my life until I met you, and you
that's
taught
a lie.
me to take pictures.
You told me you take pictures of everything because your parents never took pictures.
Maybe. I just feel like you used to take more pictures.
I did, but how many times can you go to Vegas and go, here's another picture of Vegas?
But the
Here's
Christmas tree